All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Predator, good morning. Lead app, good morning. Gigi, good morning. Get a quick audio test in. Audio check. Let's see if we can get an audio check. All right, let's check it now. Sounds good. Sounds good. Just kind of watching this 3-minute gap here. It's kind of interesting. We swept the London and the Asia low here. Well, technically London. ES is reclaiming the 38. ES kind of reclaiming the 38. I think if we can get a close above here, we probably, I mean, the stop is very, very wide, though. We are pre-market. I don't know. It's kind of a tricky one. Stop is more than I'd like it to be. But we'll see. What up, McLovin? Robert, Clarity, good morning. We did take a couple of more trades on our Bulenox funded yesterday. We actually ended up $930 on that, so now we're up $1330. Took a couple of more what I would consider to be obvious trades yesterday afternoon after I got off. You can see this here, the short for $200, and then I took 5-point short scalp here, and then a 5-point long scalp at the end of the day. So, yeah. So I made a few $100 more there. Was not really wanting to trade there, but when you see stuff that's a little too obvious, you just have to take it. Major goal for Topstep this morning. Let's go. Good job. Enlo 1, good morning. There's a huge earthquake warning in Japan. Well, be safe over there. Leonard, how's it going? Hopefully you don't lose the internet. ES is back below the 38 now, so I don't know. I was watching to see if the ES kind of broke out of that 38 level. Maybe we get a little push here, but now I'm not so sure. What's that, Max? What up, Volatility? How's it going? Basicana, good morning. Let's see. So, Mimi, how's it going? Good morning. Oh, you're windy? It's windy over there? Volatility. The wind blows out the power? To Mimi, how's it going? What up, Mr. Lunary? How's it going? We're connected to the grid where some stuff is still above ground. Yeah, we're above ground here, too. None of my stuff is underground over here. Of course, I live in an older area. House was built, I think, in 77. Something like that. Going pretty good, Mr. Lunary. We got to find a spot today. Guys, we got no news today. I mean, none. No news. Snail, I use 7 p.m. to midnight personally, but you can use whatever you want for the Asia. And then London, I just usually mark out midnight to 8 a.m., something like that. Good morning, Mad Rugrat, Jan. But different people use different times on those things, so like it's really up to you. EST, yes. We'll see what happens here. I'm kind of watching a setup here, guys. I may end up taking. We'll see. We swept the London low. But I don't know. I'm thinking this probably doesn't inverse. Even if it does, I probably won't take it, but we'll see. Yeah, it's odd, right, Bassett? No news Friday. It's just a no news Friday, guys. You got oil news, that's it. No need even having the calendar open. GG, I don't know. I mean, if I had to lean, I'd say up. So Mancini saying 38 to 42 is support, 28 as well. We're kind of back at that 38 area now. So we need to get back above there to keep the 61.78 alive. We dipped to 08 below 28. I mean, I feel like we probably go down, but I don't know. So we'll kind of see what happens at open here. You was waiting on next Monday's live. Yeah, it'd be a little while, Tame Tiger. It'll be, yeah. You'll be there for a while. Yeah, I went ahead and scheduled the lives for next week. Went ahead and scheduled the lives. Kind of holding this area. We got about 5 minutes until open. We'll kind of see what happens here. The stream today probably won't be like super duper long because I got a lot to do today. Headed out for vacation. Going to meet up with Husk. Gonna meet up with Husk over the weekend here. We're leaving on Sunday morning. And going on vacation there. So got to do a few things today. Got to get the oil changed, get a haircut. You know, that sort of thing. That sort of thing. Yes, kind of pulling back here to the 32s. Coach Cleats, how you doing today? Where I go, GG, it's like $27, which is a fairly expensive haircut, I think. But who knows? What's up now? I mean, there's still places that do it for like 16 or 17, but we'll see. Goodness. I'm going to take this if we get a retrace. Well, that's not the reaction we wanted. If we get back above that equal high there, I'm going to put my stop in. In fact, I'll probably just take 5 points maybe. Taking the 5 points. It probably still goes. We left the equal highs, which I liked. I think we pushed through the 53 here, but I'm just going to take the 5 points and call it. There's my 10 points already. See how I took the retrace there since we're on pre-market? I learned something. What's up, Caleb? Mad Moxie, Evelyn, Sin City. Yeah, Dennis, Kinsey. Yeah, we are too close to opening. Caleb, yeah, we had a good day. But, like, here's the thing. So close to open. Did you see me take that retrace? I took the retrace. I could have waited for us to push back through the equal highs to move my stop to break even there, and I would have got my 10 points. But I'm completely okay with just taking the 5 points there. Taking the 5 points, turning the copy trader off. Again, we don't need home runs here, especially when you're looking at our accounts, like the fast track accounts. $125 a day gets us there, right? So $100, $100, $100. So even if we're a little below the 125, that's fine. Like, we're $20 below what we need every day. So, like, I'll just take that. I probably would have held that a little longer if we weren't so close to the open, but I don't mind it. So yesterday, if you remember, that thing blasted off for like 400 points after I exited. So I'm okay with that. It's always good to get your stuff done before the market even opens. We're still going to look for obvious trades on our funded. So we're not done, but we're done on those. What's up, Booby? Yeah, exactly, Anna. There we go. There's the open. We're going to the moon. And a lot of that right there was like the ES. I was thinking if the ES got above that 38, we could just go. 36 points. So pretty easy to read setup there. I'm kind of glad I took it. I took the retrace, which I don't normally do. You guys don't normally see me take a retrace. But that would have been too far of a drawdown. Say I don't take the say I took the close. That's 12 points in drawdown. I would have been like feeling the heat. Even on this one, I reduced my stop by half by taking the retrace there. I don't normally take the retrace in New York, but decided to take the retrace there. What up, Brazo? Music, how's it going? Music. So basically, we delivered from a fair value gap, and then we inversed another bearish gap right here. This is literally the A setup that I look for every single day. And a lot of times I've noticed that this has been happening pre-market a lot, right? I don't know why that is, but these setups have been forming pre-market. We swept London low. You know, we have a manipulation leg. It failed to make a new low. We had a small SMT with the ES here. So small SMT right here with the ES. ES did not take this low. Nasdaq did. So a bullish SMT. The 3-minute didn't quite inverse yet, but pullback delivery from this gap, inverse this gap, easily read. The only issue is that we're coming into the open. That's the only real issue. And the open can kill you. But if you're looking for 5 or 10 points, most of the time you can get that relatively quickly. So, did I get my fast track account from Apex or Bulenox? What do you mean, Kevin? I have fast track accounts. My fast track payment did hit the bank too, just so you guys know. So we did get paid from fast track overnight. So I requested last Thursday. I got approved on Sunday, money in account on Friday. So it was 8 days between request and money in the bank. And I would imagine it'll be a day or two sooner on the next payout. This level is pretty juicy up here, 529. You can see we got all these little up close candles here. So that level should be taken. Could be Bassett. But we did get the payout, guys. $7,600 in the checking account. Gotta love it. And we're almost halfway there. We're a little over halfway there for another $2,500. And we're going to go buy we're going to buy 12 more accounts today. So I'm going to try to get over to the bank today and pay for 12 more accounts. Let's go now. Thank you. Yes, Kevin. So I have Fast Track, I have Apex, and I have Bulenox. If you're asking which one I like the most, right now the answer is going to be Fast Track because I don't have to do an eval. And the cost for the account is actually cheaper than Bulenox or Apex overall. If I'm looking for an upfront cost account, then I'm looking at Bulenox because it's 90% off. It can cost you $17 for a 50K account. So Bulenox as far as upfront cost, Apex because of the number of counts, 80% off. Fast Track because it's direct to funding. Topstep's good. I like all the prop firms. I trade them all. My Fund and Futures, $76 all in. I guess technically My Fund and Futures is actually the cheapest account that you can get up front. But you do have to pass an eval. So now you don't have to. You can do it online. So Brazo, I don't really look at the dips overnights. I don't care what happened overnight, to be honest with you. As strange as that sounds, it's just a 200 point is it's on the larger side of the ranges for overnight, but it's not so large that it's alarming, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, you can do it online now through an ACH transfer. It doesn't have to be a wire. You can send it through ACH. I think it's Zelle. You can send it through Zelle. You can send it through several different ways through a wire. The wire transfer is the fastest. So if you go into the bank, you send a wire, they will receive it that day and you'll get your credentials that day. So ES rejecting the 42 here, which is interesting. If we can't get above 42, then this is going to be bad news for the bulls. Not bad news bears, bad news bulls. There you go. And guys, this is why I'm successful. Like, this is why I get payouts, because I'm okay with taking a 5 point. Yesterday we took 6.5 points. Today we took 5. Could we have gotten more? Yeah, we could have got 60. Yesterday we could have got 400. But like, you can't look at the woulda, coulda, shoulda. You got to just take what you can get. Be happy with the small base hit trades. And those are the road to success. Put them away. Take a base hit trade. Put it away. Move on to the next day. Led short 94. That's a good entry. Hopefully you took some profit there. It's 50, almost 50 points to the downside on that volatility. No, I'm not waiting for anything right now to take a short, Brazo. I don't do it. I don't do it like that. In and out, Black Beauty. That's right. Let's go, Led. Nice. So, Brazo, the way I trade is, I like right now, I couldn't even outline a trade for you right now because I don't know where we're going. I mean, my lean is still up at the 762, right? I still got the 762 marked out up here. That's my lean. But do I know 100% that we're going there? No, I don't. So what I like to do is I like to take intraday price action and let's let it kind of wiggle its way out of this volatility area, and then we'll start looking for spots to get a few points. That's what we'll do. And the goal here on the Bulenox is maybe $300. If we can get $300, we'll be happy. But if we don't find another trade, that's perfectly fine. We'll lock in the $105 and call it a Friday. 105 across 7 accounts. I mean, that's $735 in what? 2 minutes of my time. Can't complain. See what it does around VWAP. Yeah, it's a good that, and I'm watching also the ES fighting its way above the 42. If it can get above 42 here in base and hold that area, then I 100% think we go up. So we'll see what happens. I think if we pop 529, if we get above VWAP here, we pop through the 529 pretty quick. Probably can move up, to this next swing fairly quickly at the 597s. You want to see if we pop the 529 area, which we've tested, once, twice, 3, 4, 5. If we get to 529 and we get through there, this thing could go fairly quickly to the upside. But also what can happen, that area could just knock us down again, could just knock us down, and then go. So we have relative equal highs up here at 623 also that I got marked out. They're not exact, but they're close. They are close. This should kind of rip here. If we get above the 29s, I think we just go. We rocket ship here a little bit. ES has already fought above the VWAP here, so that's a good sign. Up to 49 off that 42 level there. That was kind of the key resistance area there on the ES. If we pop this 29, I'd like to see a quick pop into the 40s out of that. If we retest VWAP here, that might not be a bad buy. I'm not going to do it, but leaving equal highs there at the 29 once again, I think a buy off the VWAP there would be pretty solid. So we should kind of hold the 10 area here. Let's see. ES also at the VWAP. So I don't think this is a horrible buy area for that push through 30. I'm not going to take it, but one could. And of course it doesn't hold and it just dumps 15 points there. ES testing the VWAP here. Let's see if it goes quickly. Let's see. Not holding. Well, I guess technically 95 test. That does kind of make sense, right? As we pushed up here to 11, I don't think we pulled back below, did we? Maybe not. But we'll see if this thing wants to go here. I kind of expect it to pop 30. It might mess around before it does it. Obviously, that's resistance. That's why we got the area marked out. Well, that VWAP did not hold. I guess we didn't get a nice clean close above it either. Watching here. There's no real entry for me here. What up, Sophane? You the man. Let's go. Nice job. Oh, I've been here all week, Josh. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? I've been here all week. Goodness. Just dumping off the VWAP there. That 29 area holding it down. Yeah, Holy Grail, I got you. I knew it was you. You got a tornado? Booby, where you at? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, Josh. Hit that bell button, though. If you haven't hit the bell button, so it notifies you when I go live. If you hit the bell button, then you should get a notification on your phone or your device when I go live. So, like, I have the bell button pressed on my own device, and it lets me know when I go live. It's the only thing I can suggest. I mean, if there was a long opportunity here, if we said some sort of inversion here, I would take this 100%, but we don't have it. This is similar to yesterday where I think there's a decent chance that we run back through this 28 area or right back up to this area. Did we actually? Oh, I guess maybe it did purge those highs. Okay, well, that changes what I think. I had this marked wrong. That's my fault, guys. So it did actually purge that by a tick. So that's why that must be why we didn't hold this area. I didn't notice that I had this line off by a couple of ticks. So we actually did push above that. I did not realize that. That makes a big difference. Oh, you're in Jersey? That's an odd place for a tornado, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. I've never been to Jersey, but I would assume that's an odd place for like a tornado. So right now, guys, we're not doing anything. I'm just waiting. Oh. Trapping all longs. Trapping everything in right now. That's why I'm happy to be out and not be forcing anything for a setup here. I'm just waiting. Let's be patient. You slept in today? Good morning, Bobber. Not a bad day to sleep in, Bobber. There's not really any. I mean, look at since open, guys. How many fair value gaps are on the 1 minute chart since 1 o'clock, since 9:30 open? How many fair value gaps? None. That's not good price action. It's just not. There's nothing there. Not even on the 30-second chart is there a fair value gap. Well, I guess there technically was one on the 30-second chart, but like. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And, guys, the 90% off Bulenox, you need to pick it up today because the sale's going to end tomorrow. So let's be honest. If you don't buy it today, you're not going to buy it tomorrow. Yes, if the ES gets below 28, then the sale is on. That's what Mancini said. ES gets below 28, we see 10. The only thing I would say about that is he does talk about failed breakdowns a lot of times, kind of trapping below a key area. We had that earlier this morning at 8:30 on the ES there where we kind of pulled back into that 19 area, 20 area, and then we reclaimed the 28 fairly quickly. Kind of a failed breakdown. Thanks, Bass. Thanks, Holy Grail. Appreciate it. So We are kind of approaching this trend line as well. I mean, if you're a trend line person, I don't really care about the trend lines all that much, but I do pay attention to them. You know, as far as trend line liquidity, we got a touch, almost a touch, a touch. So eventually this is going to be ran through. We just don't know when. ES bouncing directly off that 28 there. Hopefully you don't miss your old man again. Let's go, Josh. You're stuck with Pat all week? Pat's not so bad. Unless you want to get screamed at there, huh? I think Patrick said he's giving away $1,000 today on the stream. He did a little $500 Twitter giveaway yesterday, and I entered the giveaway because I was going to give it to you guys if I won, but I didn't win, unfortunately. I tried for you guys. I was going to give you guys the $500, but couldn't do it. So if you guys are just joining, I did receive the Fast Track Trading payout into my bank account this morning. So it took 8 days from request to payout. And we're going to pick up 12 more accounts today. 12 more accounts. So next week's that'll give us 15 total Fast Track Trading accounts. And we'll see how we go. Patrick Whelan, Mr. Lunary. Thanks, Futures Trader. On a roll, Josh. That's right. $7,600. Let's go. Yeah, pay the trader. You don't have to ask anymore. Now you know. It hit the bank. It hit the bank. Yes, bounced off the 28. I'm using the 25K rallies music. Using the rallies. I mean, I thought this gap might stay open. There's a 30-second gap there. We do have LR below. So, like, if you're bearish, this might be a decent short if you're bearish. I don't know that I'm going to take it, but we do have LR below, right? If the 30-second hits the 34 first, then it wouldn't be valid. It's like 11-point stop. Oh, there's the close. I'm thinking on this. I don't like it now. Don't like it now. No need to be aggressive there. I'm waiting. What up, Fish Lips? How you doing today? Yeah, the price action's not very great. You try notification center and they're still popping on the bottom right corner. Yeah, so clarity, it's annoying. You have to click on the gear, general settings, and you have to come over here to confirmations and warnings. And all of this has to be turned off. All of this has to be turned off. And then Notification center turned off. Ticker tape turned off. I think that's all the stuff that has to be turned off. Yeah. Do we buy 5 accounts all at once and then yes. Yeah, Bassett, I agree. The vacuum algo's going back and forth. Let's go. Nice job, Holy Grail. All right, I might try a little long here. Let's see. I might take a little long here. Let's see. What up, Robert? All right, I'm long here. Just looking for 10. Oh, well, we gave that a shot. We gave it a shot. Didn't want to go. You want short? Yeah, I think at the ES, like I said, that 28 area on the ES, I think, you know, it depends on what happens on that 28 area. I probably could have been a little less aggressive on that entry. I probably could have waited for kind of a close above 90. Close above 90, we probably could have taken that. I might wait for the 90 close now. Let's see. Looking at the 30-second chart here. The stop on the 30-second chart's a bit wide, but we did long right into the 200. I guess technically we were up 5 points there, but nothing crazy. We figure we'd give it a stab. But this is just not... It's going to go eventually, or it doesn't. Or it doesn't. A 1 hour strong trend line, yeah, it could be. I'll try it one more time if we get it. If we get it. All right, I'm in again. I'm going to go for the VWAP here. $465. Yeah, stops wider than I want it to be, but this is just trash. This price action's horrible. Yeah, that's going to be it on that account. I'm not taking another one of those. Not taking another one of those. No need. We're just going to eat it on that account. Just garbage. Just garbage. Where did that go? I tried to move my chart. I don't know where it went. I don't know where my chart went. I tried to move it. Where'd it go? Is it behind here? Did I accidentally close that chart? Let's go, lead. Let's go, lead. That's awesome. All right. Kind of running some of that trend line liquidity here. So probably, I mean, I don't know. We'll kind of see what we get there, but you have a dumb question. You understand drawdown works. You've reviewed the daily reports from Buley, but what I do not understand is how to know where one. Well, Bobber, if you just look at your, I mean, it shows you on, depends on what you're using, right? But it shows you right there, intraday. So like as it moves. So like right now we're at 50,005. So we're only $600 and we've only got $600 in drawdown on this account. So 48, I'm sorry, we got $1,600. But that's not dumb. Yeah, you just, and I mean, you can also keep up with it in your mind as long as you're not taking like a ton of trades, right? If you're not taking like a ton of trades, then you'll be able to keep up with it. You'll be like, oh, I was up 600 on that account, and then I took 400 in profit. I lost 200 in drawdown, you know. But that's all. So ES back kind of, ES is just really ping-ponging between like that 42 and 28 area. Just chopping right in there. Nasdaq in a little bit wider of a range, but we'll see what happens. Mancini says, quick pop to 53.51. First target to the exact tick. We've been spoiled this week with the highest. I accidentally closed out the app as I was reading it. There's some of that trend line liquidity ran there. The largest red and largest green day since 2022. Protect profits, don't overtrade. No change. 28 support is weaker. 42 must clear to see the upside. 28 loses 28, we sell. ES right there at the 28 now. Let's see what happens. Do we bounce here or not? This thing's pushing up now. 50s once again, testing those. See if we get through that 63 area here. If we can kind of push through there, then maybe we can push back up into the 530. So we'll see. So we'll kind of see what happens here, guys. Are we going to push? Are we going to hold and push? Or are we going to sell down? I really don't know. It's kind of 50-50 right here. It's kind of 50-50. Can we kind of get above this area here? I think if we can close kind of above this, maybe we can see the equal highs up here. Relative equal highs there. Yeah, Caleb, you're quite certainly. So we'll see if it wants to push up here or not. Those are the two options. Either it pushes up or it doesn't. ES at the VWAP here. So again, a little resistance. If ES gets through that VWAP there, we should be able to pop pretty good here. The VWAP happens to be sitting at that 42 level as well. So I think if we can pop right here through that VWAP, we can go. So let's see. Shane, I usually just take one trade. It's not necessarily like a make per day amount per se. Yesterday, for example, I took 13 trades. So yeah, normally I just take one trade chain though, and I try to put it away. I'll take one trade on my funded. I might trade a funded to keep myself disciplined. I'll continue to trade a funded throughout the day, but like I only do that to keep myself disciplined and not take crazy setups. You get into a few trades a couple days ago and thought you had a certain amount based upon gain, realized, and non-realized values, and I was off. Yeah. Yesterday we were positive, Shane. We were up 125 on like 6 accounts, and then we were up 930 on one. Yeah, if I lose Snell, I put it away, even if I lose. So I did take this long. Got my $700 back. So I did take that long there that I called out. Took it for $700. We're still down 70. Obviously, the ultimate target would be up here, but I kind of traded my P&L in that situation instead of not. I should have just put my stop to break even and targeted here. But I locked in. I wanted to lock in a small loss on that account instead of like, you know, instead of shooting for the equal highs. But yeah, it should probably rip up to the 530s here if we can get above the VWAP. I took it off there for $700. I was happy with that. And like the only reason why I took this trade, I wasn't planning on taking any other trades on this account. This was kind of so obvious after we had all these attempts and they failed. And then you had that liquidity sweep. So we swept a lot of that trend line. We swept a lot of it, right? We did leave relative equal lows down here, though, at the 404s. They're not exact. I didn't notice those, but they're not exact. But I think if we pop the VWAP, we see the 530 pretty quickly. Let's see. And there we go. So pulled back right there. So this still wouldn't have stopped me, but you can see when I'm down $780, you know, am I gonna, you know, like, I don't know. I just don't have the nerve to hold that on a pullback like that, on a little liquidity grab pullback. So I'm just trailing it, locking it in as I go, and it just came back and got me. So now what that means is we can look for one more spot to take another, you know, maybe a 10-point winner and get back into the green. So like I said, on this account, I'll be more aggressive. I'll take a few more trades on this one after I put the other ones away. And the reason I'm more aggressive on this one is because you have more drawdown. I have, you know, the 2,600 in drawdown, whatever, 2,500. And then, so I can afford to be a little more aggressive. The other accounts, you know, you only got 1,250 in drawdown. It's not much. You can't really be aggressive there. I'm still annoyed. Where did that chart go? I don't know where that chart went. Maybe I accidentally closed it, I guess. Oh, wait a second. Is it here? Oh, no, it's not. Bulenox. I hate how that chart looks. I'm just going to change it right here. Yes, I copy trade Josh. My first trade of the day, I'm always going to have somewhere between 7 and 15 accounts linked, something like that. Today we only have 7, and then every trade after that is not copy traded. So every other trade after that's not copy traded. So he is kind of fighting above that 42 there. It's kind of what Mancini was talking about. If we can kind of reclaim that 42, we can squeeze up. Doesn't look like he's tweeted anything else. Let's go. Beto, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Here we go. Pushing up here. If we can close above the VWAP and we get a little pullback here, I might. Really don't even need to mark that out. It's kind of right there where that initial balance high is. Yeah, Tech T. It's tough price action. This is the same type of setup I was talking about earlier. I don't really want to FOMO into this, though. I think it goes, but you're long 41. Let's go. Amazing levels. Oh, did they? I haven't been on Topstep X in a minute. If we get a pull back into the VWAP, I might take it. Really? You see that? You guys see that? Y'all see that? That one ticked me from entering, and now it runs to the target. That dirtiness. It literally came back and one ticked me. And then went without me. You dirty girl. 481, are you going for that 100-point banger, Mr. Lunery? The 100-point banger? I'll probably wait for an initial balance play now. Might just wait for initial balance to set. Overnight open? Could be. I mean, I don't know how you it depends on how you look at it, right? I don't even know where we opened at. What was the open? 550? Yeah, I guess so. 550. 550. I was just looking it up. Thanks, Tame. 550. All right, it's pulling back now off that 560s area. Okay, let me look at this. We do have kind of this wick here from that high this morning. I actually like this. I'm probably gonna take a bounce off this area. I'm gonna put my order there. And I want to take a bounce off that area. So I'm going to look for a bounce. Front run it by like a point here. I think this is an obvious kind of bounce area. Should be. Because we had a lot of resistance here, right? 5-minute wick test. So I'm going to take this. If it rips through here, I'll give it 15 points on a stop. So something like that. So we'll see what happens here. You was overthinking your trading. You will not anymore overtrade. And nothing wrong with that, Leonard. Hey, appreciate you, Leonard. So let's see if we get a pullback in here. We can get a bounce out of this area. I actually think I can probably tighten my stop up a little bit here. I don't think it needs to be more than that. Because that's the end of this fair value gap area. Tagged in. I want to see a quick bounce here. You know, I don't know what kind of bounce we got there. 4 or 5 points. Kind of shocked that did not hold there. You would think that would hold. Maybe I should have gave that a little more room. Traded minis Monday, you know, or micros, McAfee micros. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with using micros there. I mean, try to pick a spot there. I thought this is a decent area. I mean, it seems like it, right? Had so much problems kind of getting through there. You would think that we would have some sort of reaction. We did not. We had a small bounce there. I don't even know what it was. Let's see. So it bounced 6 points. Took 100 points, 3 micros. Let's go. Nice job. Your auto break even on 5-point profit saved me. Yeah, Jan, that's the why you do it, right? That's the exact reason you do it. Design, you got to expecting to win the shell game. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't hate that trade. I thought it was logical. So it just didn't work, right? It just didn't work. That's okay. Just did not work. Simple as that. The VWAP bounce was the play there. For now, it's 23 points. Nice. I mean, I'll re-enter long kind of where we were at before if we get a close above there. Holding up here at the VWAP. ES a little bit above the VWAP here. Make it a little pullback off that area. We've got a nice momentum candle above 34 here. I'll take it. I'll probably go, it'll be about a 20-point stop. I'm sorry, not 20, 10-point stop. Your break even didn't get you commission? Uh-oh. Well, at least you didn't lose money like I did. Holding that VWAP so far. Kind of idiot boxing here for the last 5 minutes. We may take 1 or 2 more stabs at this, guys, on this funded account. Maybe 1 more stab. I might just buy the bottom of the range here off this VWAP area if we can get it. Well, we're red on this account, though, Jan. I'd like to be green on all of them, but, I mean, if I am red on this one, I'm not. It is what it is. I'm more aggressive on this account. So if we resweep the 500 level 1 more time, kind of pull back into this, I'm probably going to take it. Stop down at the 86. Or if we get a bull candle above 35, we'll take that. So let's see here. Want to see a close above. Maybe we get the VWAP sweep. I want to see if it pushes up here. If we get a close above here, we're going to take it. Matthews, the 30-second chart here. Or we can take it off the resweep of the 500s. Let's kind of see what we get here. Just watching. Just kind of watching here to see what we get. I really wanted to kind of long this area, to be honest, but not touching it with the hot potato. Yeah, I tend to agree. I'm waiting to see if the ES will retest the VWAP here in that 42 area. All right, this is kind of cheap to me, so I'm going to take it. Stops in. Break even. What in the mother? All right. That's a cheap trade, right? We're holding, we broke out, we're holding this kind of idiot boxing. We took some liquidity here. And so you can take the long here and just simply put your stop at the low, which is still 10 points, so 1-to-1. But that's just a quick, easy kind of a read there on that trade. We're kind of bouncing off the 200 there. ES is at the VWAP directly here. So this is where I kind of pair, like you guys, some people ask, like, how do you use the ES to trade the Nasdaq, right? Look what the ES did. Bounced directly off the VWAP. It's the first test after the push above. So I know there's a high probability this bounces here. So as long as I see a bullish reaction here on the same candle, then I think it's safe to take it. So that's all I'm doing there. That's just price action. It's not really anything special to that. You're just finding a spot where it might bounce, and you put it there. So there were lower orders on Bookmap that just got removed. Interesting. Obviously, I would have liked a continuation there, but we just didn't get it. So pretty much back to break even, which is fine. Maybe we find another spot. If we can get a close above 35, I think we might can get 10 points out of that. And we'll see how that goes. So I'm kind of just waiting and watching. Maybe we find one more spot to enter here. How have we done since open? We took, one winner, 2 losers, 3 losers, 1 for 3, 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 3 for 6, 4 for 7. So we're 4 out of 7 on this account, break even. Should go higher for IBH. IBH sets in 3 minutes. That could be a play as well. Let's go, Bassett. Nice job. $1,100. Want to see ES kind of hold that 42 area now and push. ES at the VWAP here. Might wait for the initial balance play here. We'll see. If I get a nice boner candle through this area, then I'll take it. But otherwise, I think I'm going to wait for the initial balance play. ES ripping back above, or Nasdaq ripping back above the VWAP here. ES bouncing off the VWAP. That's a pretty nice candle. 50K Topstep. Let's go. iJazz, they'll send you an email tonight. Appreciate you, Rob. I still have, I think I'm pretty close to passing 2 accounts on Topstep X. I need to, I guess we could go ahead and take those trades. We could find a spot on those as well. What do we need? Oh, I need $706 on one and $254 on another. Save it. Or we'll find a spot to see if we can't get that back. Or not get it back, but a little heavy. Housekeeping's on special on speed dial. Stand by. The beds might be shat. I kind of think we're going to push, but that's just my opinion. Could be wrong. We've been wrong on many occasions. And that's okay. Guys, if you've not yet hit the like button, let's do that. It's free. All right, that's interesting. Design, you might be right here. You might be right. ES testing the 38 here. If it kind of gets below there, it should kind of go lower. We'll see what happens. Short from 501, says Ash. That's great. You're up 40 points. Let's go. I think if we get through the 60 area, we push down pretty quickly here. Just got to get through that 60 area. Need the ES to hold below 38 there. ES looks like it's not willing to lose that 38 area just yet. IBL, yeah, it could be. Five micros. Hey, 5 mics is good size. Bigger moves, good size. Nothing wrong with that. You make quite a bit of money with 5 micros. All right, ES retesting the 40. Needs to hold here and push down if it's going to. Okay. Looks like it should go lower. You can get liquidated with a single micro, maybe. Fish up looks like sweep at 464. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, right? It's where we kind of are at right now. Equal lows, yeah. We got those equal lows down there. I mean, like, they make a lot of sense to hit, right? I think they're off by a tick, but they're off by a tick. Let's see here. What do we need? 50, 60, $75. All right, I just passed one of the Topstep X accounts. Just took a little quick short there, got that one across. So now we got 4 of those, and then this one still needs like $700. So we'll worry about that one another day. Just went ahead and picked up a quick 200, whatever it was. Yeah, I mean, this week has been tough, guys. Let's be honest. Like, it's been a tough week. I mean, I can't remember what day it was where I blew some accounts, but, you know. So, been a tough week. Looks like the death candle's in play here. We're headed down to the equal lows here. Do we play a bounce off IBL here? Is there any reason to think we bounce off IBL? I don't think so. I don't hate it. Wouldn't hate a bounce there. We might, but we'll see. Your limit took at 547 when everything froze up and going through ABCs had to reset the internet, and then you're happy I got 46 points. Let's go. That's awesome. I would like to find one more spot to maybe get a 10-point trade, but if we don't get it, we don't get it. Question is, do we try to take a naked bounce off the IBL here, or do we try to take a short off the IBL? That's the question. ES not quite as weak as the Nasdaq right now. I actually don't even hit a short right here because ES kind of retesting 38. You could use that as a little resistance to continue to move down, but it could reclaim. Yeah, reclaiming. I'm going to go short here. I wanted to put my stop in right fast, but I had to have to take it off. I wanted to put my stop in quickly there. I think I was up 7-8 points on that, but I didn't have the bracket stop set up. Would have been probably. I think it probably would have got me break even. I still don't hate that spot. All right. Quick test at the 80s. Maybe. I don't like it because it's middle of the range. I don't like using those middle of the range like that. What up, Dave? With Fast Track, what's your thoughts on taking any type of withdrawal at phase 1, assuming you hit the... So Dave, with Fast Track, you can take the full amount and you still have the 1250 drawdown. So that's what I did on my Fast Track. I took out the full amount and I still had 1250 drawdown. Now, if you want to have a little, if you wanted to have a little more space, then yeah, you could have, you could just leave some in there if you wanted to. But I'm of the opinion you pay yourself the max. That's what I would do. What up, Timbo? $1,250 Lizelle. But yeah, so I took the payout and still had $1,250 in drawdown. I took the max payout. Yeah, you don't have to leave a buffer at all, Lizelle. Feels like it wants to sell off here, but it looks like a sell right now, old game. All right, see if we get another sweep up here, another cheap opportunity. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to move it down. Trying to take a little cheap short there. Didn't happen. Oh, let's go, Ash. Nice job. You're trading me. Do you know another platform instead of a Ninja Trader that I can use? I don't know, Holy Grail. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anybody know? I don't know of one that you can use for that. I'm not sure. Yeah, someone in chat might be using it. Vivian, because you still have your 1250 in drawdown. You still have your 1250 in drawdown available to you. Oh, yeah, you can use Tradeovate. You can just choose Tradeovate. That is an option. Good idea, Neil. Yeah, I'm kind of being a little more aggressive. Yeah, they give that 1250 to you in drawdown. ES back above the VWAP here. Back above the VWAP. ATOS. Yeah, Jan, they don't. That's one of the things they don't really tell you, but, you know, it's static for now. I don't think they mention that too much, but, or at all, from what I've saw, but I don't know. All right, 30 seconds short here. See if we can get a decent reaction here on a move down. Come on. What in the heck? Guys, I'm telling you, man, today is one of those days. Look at that. One tick me, and then I'm trying to move my stop down to profit, and it rips right back up. Dirty. 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 Come on, get it back down there. I have to give this a little more room. Come on, rip it lower. If it gives me a chance to get out here, I want to see it sweep deeply. I'm not going to let it go back in the red, though. I'm just going to kill it there for a small loss. I was watching it off stream there on the 30-second chart. Hold it. Yeah, I know there's equal lows, Ash, but it's a bad entry. And plus, I was in large size. When it one ticks me like that, I should have, like, taken it off. When that one ticked me right there on that push down, that should have been, I should have taken it off. And I was trying to. I don't know if you saw that. I guess two ticked me. But as soon as as soon as it two ticked me, I should have just taken it off there. ES never broke back down. I mean, I don't know, man. I kind of think we're moving up now, as crazy as that sounds. All right. Well, guys, you've gotten destroyed. That sucks, Black Phoenix. Guys, Apex 80% off will end next week. Bulenox 90% off ends tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, Ash. You're also short from way up top, though, right? I'm watching this. I kind of want to take this now. It's a little bit of a late entry. Oh, my goodness. Come on. I guess the 1 minute didn't close yet. I didn't notice that. Oh, come on, you 1 minute. That's a pretty dirty close on the 1 minute there. I'll take the 5 points. All right, anyways, Take Profit Trader is going to be 50% off habitual sell extenders. Market taking back all the profits. Yeah. I'm doing all right. Void. We're green on 6 accounts and red on this one. I mean, we're down 260. That's reasonable. Yesterday we were up 930. That's fine, right? That's fine. Oh, currency goddess, that sucks. Yeah, it's been a tough day of trading, really. Feel okay about being down 260. I was down 780 at one point. So I feel okay about that. But guys, I think that's going to do it for me. Again, we'll be on vacation next week, but we will be streaming live 9:15 every single day. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, then let's use my codes, use my links. Again, Fast Track Trader, buy 5, get 1 free, 30% off. Links in the description. All the good stuff. We'll be back on Monday. We'll be making a vlog while we're on vacation, so look out for that. And we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your weekend. Safe trades, guys. If you're green, lock it in, guys. Lock it in. Have a good week.